Hey y'all, happy Friday. It's Wacky Weatherman time. Hey, we've got sunshine. We've got a buttload of videos and stuff to check out. Look at all this. So let's check this out. We still got a wind advisory. This is looking pretty good for storms. We have sun. All right, let's get into this and see what we got going on.
Hey friends, good Friday morning to you. Chief Meteorologist Trent Okerson with a look at your forecast, and the Weather Authority alert continues for this afternoon and evening as a potentially dangerous severe weather setup is going to unfold across our region. And brand new this morning, the Storm Prediction Center has included basically all of the local 6 area all the way up past St. Louis and down past Memphis in a level 4 moderate risk. This may be a rather widespread, significant severe weather outbreak in our part of the country heading into this evening. So again, basically the entire local 6 area now in that level 4. And for comparison, our last level 4 risk was April 13th of 2022. Before that, of course, it was December 10th. Some other previous level 4 risk days were the day of the Perryville tornado, the Brookport tornado, and the Harrisburg Leap Day tornado.
Oh yeah.
So, not to alarm you, but we want to give you some perspective. This is rare. We only see a level 4 moderate risk maybe 1 or 2 times a year, and that's what we're looking at for this afternoon and evening. 4 p.m. to 11 o'clock is the time frame when we need you to be weather aware, have multiple ways to receive warnings, and know what your severe weather plan looks like for wherever you may be this evening. Tornadoes are possible. We may have a strong, long-track tornado somewhere in our area. Can't say where until storms develop this afternoon. Damaging wind gusts are also a possibility. Could be some significant damaging winds if we end up with a line of storms. So, some to-do list reminders here. Adjust your plans for this evening. You know, there's a handful of nights during the year that we need weather to be the priority. Tonight is one of those nights, and so we need you to kind of evaluate your plans. If there's anything that you don't have to do, maybe a good idea just to postpone that. Make sure your phones have ways to get warnings. Your wireless emergency alerts are turned on, and also make sure that you've got your WPSC radar app on, push notifications enabled, and make sure that you can hear those warnings. Charge your devices this afternoon too before this rolls in. Ensure that your tornado shelter or closet, wherever is safest in your home, is accessible.
Yeah, we're
Clear
ready.
it out if there's any clutter there. And remind your friends and family to do the same. Evaluate their plans. Know where you're going to go. If you're in a mobile home and there's a tornado watch issued this afternoon, that's your time to maybe go to a friend, family member's home, or a storm shelter that's more substantial than the mobile home. Through the afternoon hours, not much going on here at noon today. By 4 o'clock, we'll likely see storms developing in the western edge of our region. 4 to 6 o'clock is kind of our main time frame to watch in southeast Missouri. Notice that not everyone is seeing storms here, but what we likely will see is maybe 2 or 3 supercell storms that develop, and those would have that tornado risk. Hard to say exactly where they would develop, but that would be our biggest concern between 6 and 8 o'clock, mainly over southern Illinois, West Kentucky, and Tennessee. 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock, some indications that we may have one more line of storms that develops along our cold front, and then after 10 o'clock toward 11 o'clock, we should be able to sound the all clear for our area. Heading into tomorrow morning, it'll be a quiet start. 50s in the forecast for tomorrow, return to sunshine. It's also going to be very windy outside of thunderstorms. Gusts today up to 40, 45 miles per
we're just
hour
keeping an eye on
this
this
evening. And those gusts will
This is looking
continue
really promising
into
today,
tomorrow
y'all.
morning in the 35 mile per hour range. So, weather authority alert for this evening. Quieter weather for the weekend. Sunshine and 66 Sunday. Warmer next week. 73 Monday. 80 on Tuesday. And we'll have to keep an eye on Tuesday and Wednesday next week. An active pattern returns, and there could be some more storms that we'll need to watch those 2 days. Appreciate you checking in with us, and be sure to stay with us all day and this evening on air and online for updates as we track these storms.
Yep, y'all stay with me too.
It's important tomorrow night for you to have multiple ways to get severe weather alerts.
Okay.
Hey friends, good Friday morning. Chief Meteorologist Trent Okerson with an update on our Weather Authority alert. As of about 7:30 this morning, the Storm Prediction Center has expanded the moderate level 4 risk really to include most of the local 6 area. This is pretty rare. We only see this perhaps once or twice a year, if that. And so our concern is elevated for tonight, for sure. 4 p.m. to 11 o'clock is a time frame to watch. The atmosphere is going to be conducive to significant severe weather. A strong, long-track tornado is possible somewhere in our area, and damaging wind gusts up to 70 miles per hour also possible. We should be in good shape through midday and the early afternoon. Temperatures in the upper 60s, moving into the mid 70s by the afternoon, and storms likely form in our western edge about 4 o'clock. 4 to 6, the greatest concern over southeast Missouri. 6 to 8 o'clock, storms moving across Illinois, Kentucky, Tennessee, and then we should be in the clear again after about 11. Hey friends, good Friday morning to you. Chief Meteorologist Trent Okerson with a look at your forecast. Weather Authority alert for this afternoon and evening. This is one of those nights we need folks to be vigilant and weather aware. 4 p.m. to 11 o'clock is the time frame to watch. Make sure you've got multiple ways to receive warnings, and take a few minutes to practice your family's severe weather safety plan today. The environment does look like it's becoming more favorable for severe weather.
So we all need to.
Tornado and
so if this happens, then
tonight,
Wacky Weatherman will go live. We're gonna eat early.
We have enough instability.
That way we can eat. Well, we can eat later.
Look like
we can eat
that
about 7.
ingredient is going to be more favorable for severe weather tonight.
So
Here's
if this is the case,
the
I will be going live.
Midday time frame, not
if
much
that's
going
the thing,
on,
I'll start be going live about 4 o'clock today.
Storms will develop in Missouri 2, 3, 4 o'clock, around the Mississippi River towards 6 o'clock, and then eastward into Kentucky, Tennessee after that between 6 to 8.
We're gonna,
and we should be able to give the all clear again by around 11 o'clock.
Get stuff ready to go here. So anyway, but that's all you got to see right now. This is Wacky Weatherman, March 31st, 23. Y'all just stay updated, and if this happens, then we'll start going live about 4. If that's what it is, then we'll do stuff. So Wacky Weatherman here, your old buddy Gerald. Y'all just stay alert today and watch yourself. Okay, so we're going to do wacky weather warning. Okay, so I'll have a red flag up for today. So just be cautious. So y'all just be groovy and be safe out there. It's March 31st, 23. So I'll be right here to cover it, and I'll see y'all here in the next video. Y'all just like, share, subscribe, and comment. Wacky Weatherman, March 31st. And if this starts happening, we'll start going live about 4 o'clock, if that's when it's going to start. So I'll see y'all then. Y'all just be groovy, and here we go.